This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Now, one of my recent ambitions has been to kind of finish up and get some of the expansions for this monster, okay? Kingdom Death Monster. And it made me think of how long this game's been around. It's been almost around as long as I've had a channel. And, you know, every time at Gen Con, you know, you go to Gen Con and there is a line that you can never get near anything. Which, for me, is always kind of disappointing because I always want to get more for this. So I've started looking online and stuff like that, and it made me just realize, you know, Shadows of Brimstone has a very strong following, but I don't feel that any game has as strong a following as a cult. I mean, the people that created this are almost like rock stars. You know, whenever I would try to go by or film something, and you could take a look at my old Gen Con stuff. I always try to get as close as I can to film some of this stuff. But this is just has such a cult following and such a dedicated, loyal base to it that it's just one of those games that's just absolutely incredible. You know, some of the people that paint this stuff, I mean, I couldn't even hold a candle to. Their skill is through the roof because they're so passionate about how beautiful the models are. And I'm looking through and all the different things that I can put together and stuff like that. And I put together some of this stuff and just, you know, taking it out and looking at this and going, man, this is just amazing. But this is something I think I want to go down that road again. I do have the 1.5, so I really want to just, I mean, even the rule book is just, it's done in such, everything about this game is done in such a beautiful way. And every time I go through it, like I've stayed away from it for a while. Not because I want to, but because of just pure necessity of having, you know, being so busy and everything like that. The boards are absolutely just gorgeous. You know, you kind of just go into this whole you just become you know, sucked into this whole thing. Now, I tried to paint some of this stuff. I'm not a very good painter, and you know, right now I got the lion done. You know, I had a good time putting that together. You know, just trying to get by the lion is murder into itself. And then, you know, I've got my group of figures done, which, you know, not perfect, and I could probably do a little bit better job on, but I'm quite happy with it, and it's good enough to kind of start off with. So I kind of want to get back to this, but I want to get all this stuff kind of put together a little bit. There's just so much stuff to this, and it's just so dark and glorious, and it just makes me think of how passionate the people are about this fantastic game. How this game just stands out and is absolutely fantastic. You try to find this stuff on their website, if it comes back in, it's sold out in a matter of minutes. You gotta have it really is amazing, and I do have some characters that are already started. I believe I copied a bunch of stuff. And you may have seen it, that we've done it here before. Matter of fact, I named some of them after some people that used to follow the channel that no longer follow the channel. And that's fine. Oh, no, Kabuki Kid's still here, so we still have Kabuki Kid in here. So, you know, it's so deep, and there's such a following that even if you try to go get some of this stuff today, it's hard to do. And with one of the recent Kickstarters that they had a couple of years ago, where they said, well, you know, we're going to get this out, and a lot of this stuff won't be out till 2022 and so forth and so on. People didn't care. They just, all they wanted was this fantastic game, and they didn't care how they got it. And it makes you really wonder, you know, I really love Shadows of Brimstone. You know, people are raving about the newest Descent, saying, oh well, with the app this changes everything, this is probably one of the greatest games ever. No, what I'm looking at right now is probably one of the most games that have the most loyal following, and that a lot of games will never ever be able to touch. Kingdom Death Monster is a special game, and the people that follow it, are passionate about it, and will stand and defend this, and they will throw themselves on the sword for it. And I can see why, because of the depth and the beauty, and each stage of this has an unbelievable beauty. Now I'm going to try to pick up some of these extra sets out there, hopefully with a little luck, and I think that's the thing I'm going to do this week. Is I'm going to be searching on eBay trying to find what I can, because you go to their website, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. And if they can get this stuff made fast enough, you believe me, it would sell out. You go to Gen Con, if you are going this year, walk by that booth. Walk by that booth for 5 minutes. Okay, or when you first get in, if you happen to go by that booth, take a look at how far the line goes. Okay, people are always wanting just to talk to these guys, to just spend any kind of time just getting their feedback and stuff like that. They do it beautifully. I mean, it's dark. If you don't like dark things that kind of walk an edge, then this isn't for you. But if you have an open imagination, I'm telling you right now, it's just it stands on its own ground. And the more I think about this, I have to consider this one of the greatest dungeon crawls of all time. Has to be considered. And I would love to hear what you guys think, how you guys look at it, how you view Kingdom Death Monster, what your thoughts are on it. I'm looking forward to finishing this up finally. This is one of those projects I've had on my mind for the last year and a half that I wanted to get to. And now that I'm kind of taking a break from streaming as much, and I got enough videos out ahead, I'm able to do some passion projects, and this is one of them. And I'll come out live with this. Why not? And I think this is one of the next things I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, to the point that I'm going to bring Shadows of Brimstone down to once a month and fit this in, because I want to get some of this stuff together, and I want this to grow. I want to do something with this. I really am enthralled by how fantastic quality, the passion that the Pootses have put into this. Adam, tip of the hat from an old guy. Okay, so it's just not the young guys that follow you and think you're fantastic. I wonder how you guys rank this game. How do you feel? Where does Kingdom Death Monster fit in your world? Is it a game that you kind of go, okay, I'll get to it when I can. It's good, but I can't afford it? Or do you consider this, wow, this is just one of the greatest crawls of all time, one of the greatest role-playing games of all time? And I think you have to put it there because of longevity. I think you have to put it there because of quality, passion, and there's no end to this. If they ever announce Kingdom Death Monster 2, the world falls off its axis. I really believe that. So I'm looking forward to your comments on probably one of the most unbelievable systems of all time. That's Kingdom Death Monster. Some people can just make a living just playing this, on their channel, because they'll always get a strong following. And that's one of the things that, not that I'm trying to do, but I want to get back to this. This is something special, and I'm gonna reset all the characters. We're gonna have some fun. I've got some stuff already painted so we can get started, but I'm really looking forward to getting this going, making sure I got the rules down, and building all this other stuff, which I've been itching to do for quite some time, and get it put together and put in the case that I want to put it into. All right, look forward to your comments down below. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, be a part of the movement. You know, we do things differently here. We're not culting the new. We're not trying to do this or that or get your money. All we want to do is just really enjoy some really great games together. We're a fantastic community. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.